Most people chase respect the same way they chase attention. They speak faster, share more, and try to be unforgettable. They believe that if they are interesting enough, they will be valued. But the human mind doesn't fully trust what is loud. It watches what is consistent. Excitement can be performed. Energy can be exaggerated. Confidence can be borrowed for a moment. But stability is harder to fake. And over time, people don't follow what looks impressive. They follow what feels certain. There was a man in a small office that almost no one talked about. He arrived at the same time every morning, sat at the same desk, worked in the same quiet way, and left without drawing attention. He didn't tell long stories, didn't joke much, and didn't try to be interesting. During meetings, louder voices filled the room. Opinions collided. People spoke quickly. Some tried to impress, and others tried to dominate. He usually listened. When asked a question, he answered calmly and briefly, without decoration. Not because he had nothing to say, but because he didn't need to say more. At first, people barely noticed him. He seemed uneventful, predictable, easy to ignore. In the break room, conversations moved fast. Plans, complaints, achievements, opinions about everything. He listened politely and returned to his work. Some assumed he lacked ambition. Others assumed he lacked confidence. When a new employee asked why he was always so quiet, someone replied casually, "He's just boring." The word sounded harmless, but it carried an idea. If you are not entertaining, you are not important. Weeks passed, then months, and slowly something changed. One afternoon, a project failed. Tension filled the meeting room. Voices rose. People spoke over each other, defending themselves, shifting blame, trying to appear right. He stayed quiet. He opened his laptop, reviewed the data, and waited. When someone finally asked what he thought, he didn't change his tone or try to win the room. He simply pointed to the screen and said they had skipped a step, twice. No emotion, just facts. The room fell silent, not because someone argued better, but because someone stayed clear. After that day, people noticed something else. He was consistent, not dull, not passive, but stable. His behavior didn't change depending on who was watching. He didn't become louder when ignored or quieter when pressure increased. On good days, he was the same. On bad days, he was still the same. And the human mind remembers that. Unpredictability creates stress, and stress makes people cautious. But steadiness creates safety, and safety slowly becomes authority. When another difficult problem appeared, people paused before speaking. Someone said, "Let's ask him first," not because he demanded respect, and not because he chased it, but because his calm had weight. It signaled reliability. It said this person will not panic, will not perform, and will not react emotionally. In moments of uncertainty, that matters more than excitement. We often confuse being interesting with being valuable, but the mind doesn't respect what entertains it. It respects what regulates it. A calm presence reduces chaos, and when chaos is reduced, trust grows naturally. So maybe being uneventful is not a weakness. Maybe it's what remains when someone no longer needs approval. And perhaps the reason calm people are taken seriously is not because they try to be impressive, but because their behavior, over time, teaches others what stability feels like.